I just think like, you know, people that don't leave their hometown or the home state, they have like that small mind mentality.
Have you ever gone on a trip with a guy out the country?
I have.
Okay.
I have went
How did that go? Now, was that a relationship or a situationship?
It was a situation.
Okay, well,
with us, we've been on and off for a couple years.
So why are you allowing a man to have you on and off for a couple of years? I thought you were the one. I thought you were 101.
I mean, like I said, I'm open.
Okay.
I mean, the passport traveling is something that's really near and dear to my heart.
So that's non-negotiable. Okay, so if you meet this good guy, but he just doesn't want to go to Italy, that's a no?
Well, why would you not want to go to Italy?
Maybe.
Welcome back. I'm sure we got ourselves a video. We got ourselves a Kendra G video. Kendra G about to talk to some sister, and I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, she's gonna say something wild. It's not gonna be as wild as we're used to, but it's kind of wild because now, like, Kendra G got this new show where it's called Dating Download, where the guy and the lady is in front of each other and they actually speak to each other. And then the lady comes back and talk to Kendra G about how the date went and where do they go from now on. So, you know, we're gonna see how this thing turns out, because it seems like, I thought if Kendra G did this show, she was gonna get people who like made more sense, but you know, they're still Kendra G people, so you know, they're still crazy. I'm not saying you're crazy, Kendra G, but you know, the people that comes on there and try to get dates off of her show, oh, they're crazy. But still, we're gonna see how this video turns out, and we'll see how this date turns out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If Kendra G don't like try to demonetize, or whatever the place she's working with try to demonetize, I might do a bunch of these. I ain't gonna lie, I might just do a bunch of them actually. Unless this one's not good. But hold up, you just hit this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit notification bell. In the comments, just give me a thumbs up or heart. Just let you know that it's real. You know, before we get to the video, go ahead and hit the hype button. I was reading some of the comments, and you know, I agree with y'all. I agree. Some people, they know where the hype button is. They just choosing not to hit it. I'm watching y'all. If you don't hit the hype button, guess what? If you ever see me in actual person, please understand I'm squaring up with you. Straight like that.
Like the video.
Squaring up with you. And I will bite you. I will bite you. I swear. All right, if we get into a fight and you start to win, I'm gonna bite you. Just ask Finesse 2 times. He fight the same way I fight. Why? You better let me win. Let me win. But let's waste no more time. Before we roll the clip, there's a Shaka over here. Give me a second. Shaka way better. I just had to let y'all know Shaka was here. But now let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
What's going on, everyone? I'm about to get into it with Alicia. She's a young, career-driven woman who is ready to have her eggs cracked and her last name dropped. Okay, let's find out how her date went. Welcome, Alicia. Come on out here, girl. Hey, Alicia, you look cute.
You look beautiful, Kendra.
All right, 35, content producer, considers herself one of one. All right, and you'll need a passport to date her. All right, you're foolish. Let's keep it going.
Yes, I like the pony.
That was a little slick back.
Listen, so before we get into the blind date we set you up with, let me just get more into Alicia. Now, how old are you?
I'm 35.
35. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Never married?
Never married.
Okay, is that something that you desire?
It is.
How are we feeling right now about that?
You know, dating here is shaky, so I'm hoping the dates, he liked me, I liked him, and maybe we got a match.
Okay, so when you say the days are shaky, what's been some of your experience of the shakiness?
You know, just the inconsistencies. People, they show up one way, and as you get to know them, things change. Like, oh, I never said I wanted to have kids, or, you know, my finances are not together. You just start finding out more things, and it's just like, can you just be your authentic self and be real? And it's just hard.
Yeah. What do you think about dating in LA overall?
The whole state is just not a good place to date.
You know, so my media career, you're also in media, it's taking me so many places, right? And now, like you, I'm in LA. And one thing I say is, it's the land of the BBs. Broke and beautiful, child. It's broke and beautiful girls everywhere. You turn your mindset. So I feel like I can understand why the challenge is so hard in LA, because there's so many women who are attractive for the men to choose from.
Yeah, that's very valid, but, you know, I'm one-on-one. You got a dime right here. So, you know, just men, they just need to get it together.
Okay, so what makes you one-on-one? What makes you one-on-one?
I mean, I'm young, I'm ambitious, college educated, first and finest.
Okay.
You know.
What school?
You're nothing about that made you a one-on-one or whatever you called it. Like, my dear, I'm be completely honest with you. There's so many. There's so many of you now. I could literally ask a lady drunk on a bench outside of a park, hey, well, tell me about yourself. And I think she's gonna say everything you said, even the she's educated part. I say that lady drunk on that bench is educated, she's ambitious, and she's gonna say she's beautiful. I want to know, where all the insecure ladies go? Because I'm pretty sure all of you who put wigs on and stuff like that, I'm letting you know you're that as well, but you won't say you are. But what happened to the time frame where women will just say like that, like the Seeleys and all of them? Where did those women go? I'm not saying we should bring them back. I'm not saying that, all right? I'm just saying now every lady is fake confident. Like, every lady is like, oh man, I'm ambitious, beautiful, this, that. Do you work out? I don't have to. Lizzo proved that.
He wanna hang with a bad bitch. He wanna hang with a bad bitch. Hey, yeah.
Where did you go to?
Virginia State University.
Okay. Let me ask you this though. Would you relocate for love?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to be engaged first.
Okay.
I'm not just going to just up and move for the potential of a relationship just because things are going good. I need to be locked in.
Okay. Does one of one have a money requirement?
Yeah, I want someone that is financially in a good place. Like, I want someone that makes more than me. I'm looking for a provider. I bring a lot to the table, but you need to be.
See, this is the problem with women today. Y'all too expensive. So could he make $60,000?
No, because that's less than what I make. $60,000, you're gonna be struggling in LA.
Well, I just said you might have to
leave.
relocate. Okay, so can you make $70,000?
We need to get closer to 100K.
Okay, well,
I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting you know right now what she just did. She proved it to you. When she said, oh yeah, I'll relocate, that's a lie. That's a lie. She's not planning on relocating. 60,000? We're in LA, Kendra. Yo, you just said you relocate. Like, let's move it back up to the 100K. She's not gonna relocate. She's not gonna move anywhere. She's not gonna do anything. Say truth. This round face heifer, she's done. She's done for. She don't care. I think she do care. She wants to get married, but let's be honest. She wants to get married, but she's stupid. I told you, not everybody should get, well, I didn't tell you. The world told you. Not everybody should get married. And some people need to be that lady that was on that bench that I was talking about. And I'm thinking I'm seeing one right now.
we'll get to closer to 100K.
Yeah.
So I hope you really are one-on-one, because you're gonna have to be, because when you get to that category, you up against 100,000 women.
Bring them on.
Oh,
Don't bring them on.
I love the confidence. But with that being said, we put you on a blind date with Brandon, and let's see how that date went.
Okay, let's see.
Hello, I'm Brandon. These are for you.
Alicia, thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
So when I see
I ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't gonna have to do no Kendra cam. She is shaped like SpongeBob. That confidence stuff she has, those requirements, them need to drop. They need to drop just like her Tiggo bitties. Because them is dropping too.
He wanna hang with a bad bitch. He wanna hang with a bad bitch. Hey, yeah.
he had flowers, I thought that was really sweet and very intentional. So I'm like, okay, he's serious.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
When I first saw him, I was like, oh, he cute. He fine. Okay, they did good. So definitely my type. I love a dark-skinned chocolate man. When it comes to like dating and relationships, like what do you feel like you're looking for?
Like long term, I definitely want to get married. Like I want to have kids, but I think, you know, it's important.
Chris Root. Sorry, y'all. Let's go find out about you, Chris. Hopefully that's your Instagram. There you go. This is him. Oh, so he's a model. He's a model. Did y'all niggas pay for him? Did y'all pay for him to come to y'all thing? That's crazy. All right. Now that we know who Chris is, Philly moved to Los Angeles. Let you know right now, my dear, if y'all paid for this guy, how dare y'all? How dare you lie to the public? But if you didn't, this lady is drunk. She is drunk.
Important to be friends, like best friends, hopefully. Like so you can just enjoy each other's company. You know, I don't typically rush into things. I like to like literally get to know a person and like, you know, do a lot of vetting, because there's like a 50% divorce rate in America, and like the 50% that's still together, that don't mean they happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would cut that in half. So I'm saying like 1 out of 4 couples is actually like probably into each other. So I'm trying to be that one. How about yourself?
I want my eggs cracked and my last name dropped.
Okay.
I want to be married and I want to be a wife and I want to have children. But I feel like it's just, you got to meet the right person. Y'all got to be aligned because, you know, some people could say like they want certain things and then you get to know them and it's just like, well, you told me you wanted this, but you don't really want that. So definitely want those things too.
Yeah. So what are your non-negotiables or deal breakers when it comes to relationship or dating?
Just not having a relationship with God. Like if you're not a believer, I love God. You don't love God? Like what's wrong with you? I can't talk to you. And just like someone that's fun. Like you got a passport? Like you need to have a passport to date me. I know that's like very simple, but it's like I need someone that's open-minded, that has been out of their hometown or even out of the US. Like I just need someone that wants to do more.
That's crazy. How the first thing you say is a relationship with God, and then the second part is, oh, you need a passport. That's crazy. That's crazy. So in the Bible, for a lady to become a wife to a guy, the guy had to have a passport or he had to really like travel. I feel like once again, you niggas just remix the Bible. You know, they're gonna say we gotta be equally yoked. You know what equally yoked means, right? Let's do a quick search of what equally yoked means. In the Bible, equally yoked refers to the principle of forming partnerships, particularly in marriage, between individuals who share similar beliefs and values. The concept is derived from 2 Corinthians 6:14, where Apostle Paul advised believers to avoid forming partnership with non-believers, likening mismatched partners to unevenly yoked animals. Essentially, being equally yoked emphasizes the importance of unity in faith and purpose in relationships. So Paul, when they say equally yoked, they mean both of you believe in the Bible. It does not mean you both should really like to be on airplanes. It does not mean you both should really like watching Love Island. Equally yoked means are both of you believers of the Bible, both of you believers of God, the Abrahamic religion. God. I don't mean like Muslim and that. I mean, my fault. I didn't mean to say Abrahamic, but I mean, you know, are y'all both believers of Jesus? That's what equally yoked mean. But you know, niggas say, oh yeah, man, if you're a believer, if you believe in God, nigga, you don't even believe in God like that. Y'all just remix.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. You are amazing. I've never been on a blind date before, first time, and it was fun. Hopefully, you know, we can see each other again.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Yeah, you made me feel really comfortable. I was really nervous. I'm like, oh, he cute or whatever. I'm like, okay, it's a nice conversation.
Oh, I think you're beautiful too.
Thank you.
Ooh, tall, dark, and handsome Brandon. Okay, so you said it, but what was your first impression when you saw Brandon?
I just thought he was very attractive, very clean cut. I was just like, okay, nice teeth. I just thought he was really nice.
And
looking.
he brought you flowers.
I just think like the flowers was just, even though like it's something simple, to me it's like really big.
Okay.
But it just really made me feel like, oh, he really here for me.
Right. Now this was a date we set you up with. Before Brandon, when was your last date?
It's been a minute. I can't even think. It might have been sometime last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you even told him you want your eggs cracked and your last name dropped. So how soon are we trying to make this scrambled egg wedding happen?
I mean, I'm not in a rush, but I mean, I'm 35. You know, the closer you get to 40, it's already giving geriatric pregnancy.
Have you frozen your eggs?
No.
I tell all women who are especially career driven to look into it, because you are right. The older you get, it can be more difficult. And I just think in order to have more options at a later date, listen, if you buying bags, you already saying you're going on trips. I'm about to get into
Kendra, stop promoting people to freeze eggs, yo. Stop doing this thing. It does not help. It makes you believe something good is gonna happen, and now I know when it doesn't happen, now you're crumbling in the corner crying. Kendra, stop this. Kendra, stop doing that.
to that, you could definitely look into freezing your eggs. But let me get into the trips.
Okay.
Why the man gotta have a passport to date you, girl?
I go out the country at least 2 or 3 times a year. And so I don't want, you know, people that are just not interested in traveling, seeing more, waiting. I don't need you to wait till you're 50 to go out the country. Like, I want somebody that wants to go now. I just think, like, you know, people that don't leave their hometown or the home state, they have like that small mind mentality, and that's just not me. My partner needs to be ambitious and adventurous, and I feel like let's go to Mexico.
Have you ever gone on a trip with a guy out the country?
I have.
Okay.
I have
How
went
did that
to,
go?
It was good. It was a good time. It was a
Okay,
good time,
okay.
yeah.
Well, let's go back. Are you open-minded to maybe adjusting certain things? Because the guy you described, he's not an average guy.
Yeah.
You know, he makes $100,000. He's dark-skinned. He has a passport. That means he don't owe no back child support. You know what I'm saying? That means he ain't did no crime in his lifetime.
He's a model.
The unfortunate thing is there's just so many women saying those things out loud. I'm not saying lower your standards 1,000% to the floor, but maybe you meet a great guy and he doesn't travel, but you do that with your girlfriend, right? Like the most, that's, girl, you can't even receive that, child.
I'm listening. Let me listen.
Okay,
Let me
hold on.
listen. Let me
No,
listen.
the body language.
That's wild. You're built like SpongeBob, and you just said that if a guy does not like to travel, he makes past $100,000. He's a believer of God. He prays Jesus. $100,000 believes in Jesus, and he's darker complexion because that's what you want. Because he doesn't like to travel, and he's all right with you traveling with your friends outside the country. Which I ain't gonna lie to you, I wouldn't trust any. I would not just trust niggas to do that because you know the world we in. But he's all right with all that. You gonna clench your pearls? This nigga no, you don't want to be married. You want a nigga to travel with you. You might as well buy yourself one of those little puppy things that you can carry along and name him Tyrone and change your last name to Tyrone Furry. I was like, what's your name again? I forgot her name. Alicia? I don't know your name. Alicia Furry. You should just change your name to the puppy dog that you have walking around with you. That's what you want. This nigga tripping.
Always speaks. So if you meet this good guy, but he just doesn't want to go to Italy, that's a no?
Well, why wouldn't you not want to go to Italy?
Maybe he can't afford it.
go.
Maybe that's not his thing. Maybe he likes to be local.
You know what? I'm open to someone that can travel locally. You know, okay, maybe you a Miami bro. I don't know. I'm open to it, but I just know what I prefer. So when I go out the country and I'm in Ghana for Dirty December and I'm in Mexico and I'm in all these places, like you should just know that about me. Like Alicia travels, she's gonna continue to travel.
So I got it right.
Let's go back to Brandon.
Okay.
Now, I want to find out, you decided to download. So you want to go on another date with Brandon.
I do.
Okay, so we're going to see what Brandon said. What do you think Brandon said? Do you think he
Hell
downloaded
no.
or did he delete?
I think he downloaded. I think
Okay.
we had good vibes. I feel like, you know, we should want to get to know each other more, but, you know, whatever he said, we'll see.
Because he's also open. He doesn't have any kids. Is that important to you?
Yeah, I want my first child to be my partner's first child.
So you desire a man with no kids, 100K, passport,
She gotta lose all that.
chocolate, dark skin, bring you flowers. Okay, so Brandon's scoring pretty high.
Yeah.
Okay, he's scoring really high.
Yeah.
Let's see if Brandon feels the same way.
You know, God is good. I wish Alicia all the best, but like, you know, I just know what I want right now. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, she's cool though. We can hang out. We could be friends. We could be best friends. But like, nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Well,
So he
there you
decided
go.
to delete. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's just one of those things. I'm not gonna be for everybody, but the person that I'm right for, he gonna have to find me.
That's right.
Nigga, that's stupid. It's stupid what you just said. What are you, dumb? Nigga, you should lower your standards. You know, she started naming them all out for you right there before you heard him say no.
So you desire a man with no kids, 100K, passport,
She gotta lose all that.
chocolate, dark skin, bring you flowers. Okay, so Brandon's scoring pretty high.
At least go work out. At least turn the SpongeBob build into like a half SpongeBob behindish thing. Like it's things you can do. You can't do this. Just because you go slap makeup on and go get yourself some French tips don't mean that you don't look like SpongeBob and you ain't crazy. You know, you gotta believe in Jesus. Believe in Jesus. And you gotta really wanna be on airplanes with me. We gotta go to Mexico. We gotta go to Barbados. We gotta go to a bunch of places where niggas speak different languages because that's what I'm into. Alicia out. You think somebody wanna fly all over the world with a motherfucker who's shaped like that door behind me. Unless that nigga is shaped like 2 doors, then he don't want to walk around with a door shape. Let's just be honest.
Right. And I think that's the way to look at it, right?
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, it has to be a match. Like, the guy has to feel about you the way you feel about you.
Yeah.
I love your confidence. I think you have to stand in your confidence. But I think the aesthetic that he came with was first thing. And I think attraction is big on both ends.
Yeah.
But sometimes we're looking at a man that might deem us invisible, you know? And how much time do we want to waiting on a man who's not even thinking about us back, right?
Yeah.
So before we go, are there any standards you're willing to adjust?
I mean, like I said, I'm open.
Okay.
I mean, the passport traveling is something that's really near and dear
So
to
that's
my heart.
non-negotiable. Okay, going back to him, I'm gonna sit there for a
Okay.
second. You find a man, what is the finances? If you guys go on a trip, is he paying for both of y'all?
I think like he's gonna pay for things, I'm gonna pay for things. Like
Okay.
just for, you know, the person I told you I went out the country with, like he did book the flight, he had the hotel, but I paid for dinner,
Okay.
like I paid for transportation.
Now, was that a relationship or a situationship?
It was a situation.
Okay, well, I'm so happy we done got here. Okay, so situationship. So this is why, I'm on record saying why I don't like situationships. Because you hold a situationship to a relationship standard. And a situationship, so you had a good time for the weekend, so why couldn't it grow into a relationship?
With us, we've been on and off for a couple years.
So
And
why
it
are you
just-
allowing a man to have you on and off for a couple of years? I thought you were the one. I thought you were 101. 101 doesn't let nobody have her on and off for a couple of years.
Ooh, she got you.
You're right, you're right. You know, as you grow, you know, this is somebody I met when I was younger, in my 20s. So
And here comes the excuses. Now open the floodgates to excuses about to happen. You know, when I was young, I was stupid, Kendra. But I still got the exact same. I got the exact same mindset when I was talking to him. I talked to another person. You just this bottle is your brain. And turn around. See how much smartness is in it? Like, there's no point in you even having it, right? Your brain is empty. It's just a shell. That nigga just asked you, would you lower your standards? And you had to think about it and then say, I'm open. No, she's not. No, she's not. But I'm sick and tired of these niggas. I'm sick and tired of niggas saying that they want something that they're not willing to change something for, which is wild.
as I've grown, lived in different states, mature, I know what I want and what I don't want. And so when we went on the trip, I was like, maybe this could lead into something. We spent some more time together and it just wasn't going anywhere. Like, as my age, I don't have time to wait to see what the potential is, what it could be. I'm gonna
Years?
date and find the right person for me, make sure they match with me and we align. So girl, I got you. I'm with you when you're right.
On and
I'm
off
with
for
you when you're
years?
right.
This is the thing why situationship, let me ask you this. If he got it together, you would be in a relationship with him?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
So you just enjoy having...
And it's not that I just enjoy having
Okay.
fun, but again, we have a history together.
Okay.
So and it's been some long distance. So, where we're at currently, we're not a match. And that's okay. You outgrow some people, you outgrow situationships. I'm not looking for
How many
situationships.
years?
It's been like 6.
Okay, 6
Yeah.
years, and
Yeah.
never in a committed relationship.
What?
Here's the deal. And I stand on this. If you really want a committed relationship, don't have sex until you get that part first.
Okay.
Because you have to learn your relationship pool and your situationship pool.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Kendra. She's built like SpongeBob. I don't know if she has that in the chamber. I don't know if she can just run around saying, "Hey yo," like just telling you. If Gilbert JJ has been penetrated before, you don't really, or at least in my book, you don't have that. That's not you like, oh, I'm gonna wait until this thing. Have you been penetrated? Yeah. You know what? It's all right. This ain't gonna work. That's for me. But her, it's 2 things. You been penetrated? Yeah. And you built like SpongeBob? Nigga, you ain't finna just try to make me wait. Like that's really, it's sad. It's sad. I'm just here to give you the truth. The truth. And it will set you free, Spongy.
And the situationship only works in the benefit of the person who does not want a relationship. And men right now, this is why a lot of men won't get it together, because women are not requiring it.
Yeah.
You're getting babies, you're getting weekend sex, you're getting me as a therapist, and I don't get no title. I can't build a house or
She
a home
wanted
with you,
that, though.
and I can't blame anybody but the woman in the mirror because I agreed to it.
Yeah.
So when we have the situationship and now you're ready for a relationship,
Yeah.
you're putting this in a category of a requirement. A passport, he travels, but you've never experienced that in a committed relationship. But that is a requirement. So what happens is that's money. Like, this is just what happens. When we say things like that, we're getting into a certain tax bracket. And when you get into the certain tax bracket, these men have so many women to choose from.
And he's a model.
It's so difficult at times for them to hone in on one. But you say you want a one, so you're not gonna have that problem, okay? Listen, I am wishing you the best.
Thank
you know, I want you to keep being yourself, and I want you to enjoy LA. And any man that wants to, not any man, let me take that back.
Look.
Not any man, child. He got to have a house and a home and an ID, okay? And brush his teeth every day, and a good job.
I don't know
but
if she needs
if
that.
he approaches you, and maybe there's some things you gotta give up, but if the character's there, the loyalty's there, and you gotta get him a passport in a couple of years, give him a shot. All right? With that being said, much love to you, Alicia. And I'm
I'll be honest with you, Kendra. I don't think you really helped her. Big screen. Kendra, you didn't actually help her. Like, I thought you was. Like, you look like you was about to get her on the ropes and give her some real dangerous body shots. But then you just, like, you let her live. Like, what is this? Like, where's Kendra's trainer in the corner? It was somebody was supposed to scream out, we got 30 seconds. And she was supposed to go into that fucking Sugar Ray Leonard hitting because she's crazy. He has to have a passport. Why? Why is that like an actual thing? So the nigga got a lot of money. Nigga dark skin, because that's what you want. Nigga got muscles. Like, let's just give all those things what you talk to him. No, you don't want a relationship. You just want a travel buddy. You want a travel buddy that you get to say is a relationship, especially if he's all right with you traveling. This nigga's dumb. But you know, everything she said, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Everything she said, I'll be like this. This is just foolish. But I wouldn't push back if she was like 22. If you was like 22, I'd be like this. Everything you're saying is foolish, but don't worry. Don't worry. Either you're gonna get this guy that you're talking about right now, or you'll figure this out when you turn 25, 26. You'll be like this. You know, it's pretty difficult. Pretty difficult to find this thing. But this nigga has clearly been drinking, but you know, how can you help her? Kendra, you was supposed to be the one to tell her, hey, yo, dear, look at me. Look at me. I mean, this one. You, look at me, dear. You're not gonna get none of that. Especially every time the camera does go to the side angle, and I get to see that your rear delts is like shrunken in, but then your back fat is pushing out. You're not gonna get that. So let's just get this out. Especially if Kendra G show is just out here bringing y'all models. If Kendra's show, I need to go look at the other episode to see, did they bring that lady a model? If they brought two models, I was like, oh man, y'all aren't finna find nobody. Unless that model is broke and that nigga, he's looking for a come up. I said, hey yo man, give me half the money you make and I can go sell crack. And then after I'm done selling that, you know, young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope. After I do that, then I'm gonna leave you so I can get with the lady I actually love. I pray that doesn't happen to you, but the standards you niggas got, this is crazy.
Oh, that doo-doo, baby.